All right, my friends, how are you today? Aaron here bringing your daily horoscope for Tuesday, March 23rd, 2021. We've got the moon moving through the later degrees of Cancer. Moon, home in Cancer. A lot of connections going on today. We've got the moon early in the morning creating a trine over there to Neptune, home in Pisces. Okay, so we have two of our planets of water signs home in their natural element, right? Where we have expansive Neptune connecting with our dreams, our imagination, our creativity, the limitless possibilities, making that easy connection, that easy flow connection with the moon home in Cancer, right? Our natural emotional state, natural nurturing tendencies, okay? So here with this connection, this is expanding our emotions, okay? Expanding our emotions. And like we talked about yesterday, the very end, the beginning of this morning, we have Mercury creating a little semi-sextile to Saturn, okay? So it's just like we're expanding our emotions, we're using our emotions to fuel our creative expansion. And we're not being limited by the materials that we have in front of us, but we're using our imagination, we're using this limitless potential to write, like that crayon box, to use the white and the red to create a pink, or the red and the blue to create this purple or the violet color that we might not have in our crayon box, okay? So we're not being limited by just the materials that we have or whatever's just in front of us. And we're able to sink deep into our emotions and allow our emotions to fuel that creativity and fuel that passion. Okay, so it's really cool energy. Let me show you the chart here. So here's the moon. This is early in the morning, so this could be late at night depending on wherever you're at. This creative juice is flowing. Okay, and then as our day moves on, here we go. We have an opposition to Pluto. Okay, this is big. This is little moon here, little emotional moon, creating the opposition to transformative Pluto. So we're allowing this limitless potential that happens earlier in the day, okay? And at 11 a.m., 11 to 12, okay, we have this moon opposite of Pluto. This is an adversary. This is saying, like, look, we can do it. We can do whatever we have to do. The most beautiful things in life can be quite challenging, right? And it's saying that we must stay disciplined. We must stay in order. We must have structure to our lives to bring emotional fulfillment and this expansion to ourselves, right? To plant a beautiful garden takes work, all right? But then the outcome of that beautiful garden, right? It starts out with just little seeds, right? It just starts out with these little seeds. And it's a desire that we have, okay? An emotional desire to have, this beautiful, abundant garden. And this is saying, look, it's going to take work. We have to make sure that we de-weed our garden or our flower bed. Okay, we may have to make sure that we put down a de-weeder underneath and then put the mulch and all of this stuff as it's, springtime up here in the Northern Hemisphere. So there's a lot of work to be done. Maybe a lot of work to be done around the house as well. Okay. And at the same time, it's making this opposition. You see here, okay, that's the little triseptile over there to Jupiter. Okay, that's a cool placement because it's saying if you're allowing our emotions to fuel us in a positive way in our personal expansion and seeing a vision for the future, and once again having this a sense of abundance and this joy coming into our lives, like it started this emotional seed started. Now we have this idea, right? We're not being limited by just the tools in front of us. And now we have this opportunity to tap into this joy of what's coming by the hard work that we've put into it, okay? Now it gets even cooler. Let's watch this. So now the moon is going to leave its home around 6 p.m., as you see here, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and enter the sign of Leo. Okay, this is exciting for a couple of reasons. One, the moon going into Leo is sparking our fire. Okay, it's sparking our fire, our courage, our fearlessness to take on and tackle anything in our way. Any obstacle in our path, it's like we're not afraid to take that on head on. You are the king and the queen of the jungle, right? Our emotional moon in Leo. So it's this courage, this fearlessness, this tenacity, again, to be yourself, to allow your desires to go after your desires. Okay, so now we have these fire trines, which is super, super exciting. You can tell by my voice, I'm very excited about this. And we've got Venus here entering that 3 degrees where the sun is. Okay, so the conjunction of the sun and Venus is getting closer and closer, which is beautiful. And then we have our moon just at midnight, but we're going to be feeling this all throughout the night. Okay, hitting that 3-degree mark as well. Okay, so that's how we're ending our night here in this time zone anyway. So even if wherever you're at, you're going to be feeling this beautiful fire energy. And as you see as well, we have Mars is still creating this trine to Saturn. Okay, we're moving forward. We're having this vision of the future. We're figuring out our path. One step after another, we're figuring it out. And we have this little septile happening here as well between having the courage to move in the right direction. And moving in the right direction is going to, is cause and effect consequences of what we're doing now pays off in the long run. Okay? It's like laziness pays off now, hard work pays off in the long run. So there's this, kind of energy while the moon is in Cancer, reminding us of this, that laziness pays off now, hard work pays off in the long run, as the moon is opposite of Pluto. And then we have Mars trine to Saturn. Okay, so both of these are saying, let's do the work, that this is not idle energy right now, right? We got the sun, Venus in Aries. This is saying, what do you desire in life? You must go after it. We had all last month to sit and meditate. We had all last month to bring an ending to a cycle and to figure out what it is that we want to do. Now is the time for taking action. Now is the time to be courageous, to stand up, to grab your megaphone and your soapbox, to stand on it, to preach your message, to go after whatever it is that you desire in life and achieve it. Okay? And it might be hard work, but having a vision for that future is going to pay itself off. My friends, have a beautiful, fiery day, getting stuff done, whatever you do. I love you. I wish you enough, and we'll see you tomorrow.